Hello everyone, today we're gonna talk about resting. So the first one is, right now I just put some notes right here. Why rest is so hard now? I've been thinking about it because I usually ask this question to my students. What did you do for resting on the weekend? Or what do you usually do to rest? Things like that. And do and rest on the same sentence sometimes just feels like weird because if you're going to rest, you don't exactly need to do anything, right? Because you are resting. But I just don't understand why we say that we want to rest, and when we have the time to rest, myself included, we just feel guilty for taking the time to rest. I think that having free time and resting doesn't feel peaceful anymore. Rest feels very hard because we just think about the next thing. It's like, oh, I have free time now. But the world keeps telling us to do more, to do the next thing. I've just finished cleaning one thing, I need to clean the next thing. I've just finished studying one topic. I study the second topic, the third, the fourth, and so on. And we just feel that we are falling behind if we don't keep doing things. And we just have that feeling of guilty when we just take some time to rest. And productivity became a part of our identity. So sometimes we just think, oh, I am a productive person. This is my identity. And I just want to keep doing more and more. Everyone that knows me knows that I am productive. And talking about our consciousness and our self identity is something very hard because each person has their own opinion on what they should do and the way that they should become, or the way that they should behave. I mean, we just don't want to betray ourselves like changing our behavior. Sometimes we just think that if we change our behavior, we're going to be cheating, quote unquote, in our own consciousness. So there is always another task. We treat rest like something that we have to earn. I'm just reading this on my notes. So we treat rest like, oh, after working out, I'm going to rest. After taking a shower, I'm going to rest. After finishing my work, I'm going to rest. And this feels like non-stop activities that we do in order to make ourselves be more productive. So there's always the next task, there's always the next work, and rest keeps waiting, quote unquote, because we never stop to rest. Because we never have that last task that we have to achieve. We always have tasks and we just keep in a loop. Phones make rest feel harder. So maybe you just get home and just sit down on the couch and you're like, oh, I'm just going to scroll my social media. And actually, we're not resting. I'm not saying that we shouldn't just chill on social media or just like scroll some videos. I'm just talking about how I feel. And please, let's open up this discussion. Agree or disagree with me on the comments. So phones make real rest feel harder, and maybe you can relate to that because we just want to be on our phones and we just have a new message and someone just texts us, and we have a task from work, or Karen from work, or Austin from work, or whatever. We always have someone texting us about work or something else. And social media, unfortunately, helps this harmful habit because social media turns free time into comparison. So instead of just opening social media to relax and laugh on some funny videos, we just open social media and we have a guy same age or a woman same age that came from the same background as us, and we just think, oh my God, they're doing so much. They acquire so much. They have got their dreams come true and whatever. And we just keep comparing ourselves. And I just think that that's very harmful for us. I've just recorded a video talking about Rocky, the first one from the 70s, and I really loved it because I just feel like Rocky sometimes. I'm almost the same age as Rocky was in the movie, Rocky, the first one. And I just feel like I'm struggling to get my things and working really hard, working every day and studying a lot. And but I'm sure that when the opportunity hits and when the time comes, I'm going to work as hard as I can on that opportunity, and I'm not going to let anyone down. And I could feel that in a very positive way, different from social media. So when we just open social media, that's not something positive because it's not like on the movie. We just see Rocky and how his life is and everything that he's been doing. We just see his life and we think, oh, I feel like him. I think I am him. But it's different from social media. Just please let me know if you agree or disagree. So we just open our apps to relax, but we often leave feeling worse. Like you just open Instagram, well, not Instagram, I'm talking about any social media. I don't want to name any social medias right here, but any social media that you're used to. And then instead of relaxing or chilling, you just feel worse. It's like, oh, I'm going to, I don't know, I've just opened TikTok to cook. I love cooking and I search some recipes. And then the next video is a rich guy doing something. You know, silence feels uncomfortable because we're used to constant noise. I don't know if this happens to you guys, but I've noticed I've recently recorded a video talking about reading. I really encourage you guys to watch it. I love reading, and I've noticed that most of the times I'm reading while I'm listening to some songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just open YouTube music and I search like chill songs or lo-fi beats. I love lo-fi. And I'm just listening to it while I'm reading. I think I'm going to try reading without listening to anything because we're so used to the noise. And when we don't have the noise, we just feel awkward, you know? So boredom may be the beginning of real rest. What do I mean by that? It's like, I don't remember the last time that I really felt bored, you know? Like, I don't have anything to do. I can't relate to that anymore because most of the time I'm just doing something. I just have the new thing to do or the next thing to do, and that's how I've been feeling. I'm just talking about how I feel, you know? I'm not saying that I don't do those things. I feel exactly this way. And resting is not always beautiful, you know, like a real influencer that just goes to a hotel and just chills, drinking something with ice or whatever. Sometimes it's just sitting down and drinking coffee. No conversation, no music, no phones, just like sit down. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I just need that a little bit. Maybe we all need. And real rest can just be simple. And I have been trying that and I love that, which is just walking or just exercising. I love exercising. And I love walking my dogs. I think that's a thing that really makes me happy in a simple way, like something that no money will ever buy, which is just like being with my wife on the weekend, like doing nothing, or with my dogs, or exercising, calisthenics specifically. I think that's great. And rest is not laziness. Maybe rest is recovery. And maybe we just finish work like 11 midnight 1 2 a.m. I don't know your routine, but maybe you can relate to that. We just finish working and we just get home, and instead of resting we start to do a lot of nonsense things that we need to do. I'm not talking about the chores, I'm talking about really trying or searching for things that actually we don't need to do at that moment. You know what I mean? So we just search for more work when we get home, and we just open our phone, and instead of really resting, we just keep looking for new things to do. Our phone makes us feel better. We just waste that 1 or 2 hours on the phone, and we don't really get to rest. So small rest is still rest. And this one I learned in the army. I'm not going to give you details because I don't know if the information that I'm going to share with you is something that is private. But when we are in the army, it's very exhaustive. So when we just have like 5 to 10 minutes, that's heaven, you know, because we work a lot in the army. If you don't think that, you've never been to the army, so you've just watched the video or whatever. But I've been there, my friends have been there. I am still buddies with them until today. It's been more than 10 years. And I can really relate to that. It's very exhaustive. It's not easy. Like, we need rest inside normal life as well. So we need to find a way to rest inside of a routine, myself included. That's very hard. So it's like, I think selecting what's really important and what's not important, and what we're just doing as a habit instead of just necessity, maybe because our parents told us to do, or maybe we're just doing something stupid because somebody just told us that that's the right thing. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that we need to think, and we need to stop and think, oh, is this really necessary? Because maybe we're just wasting our time. But of course, I think phones are number one waste of resting time, you know? So please, guys, let me know in the comments what's your opinion, and answer the question, why is it so hard to rest now? Why is it? Do you feel the same way? Do you feel in a different way? And don't forget to please like, subscribe, and give me some feedback if you're enjoying these videos or not. And if you would like to continue studying with me, just click on the description link and you can join my community. It's a great way for you to practice in a group, have access to all my recorded courses, and also my AI app. You can also join me into my next program in London. It's going to be this year, 2026, and I hope to see you there.